welcome back to yet another political episode. So, we got big news. Very big news today. Breaking news, Mike Johnson has been elected the Speaker of the House of Representatives after 4 ballots. I mean, let's give it to them. It's 4 ballots, not nowhere compared to January, but it was still a very difficult decision to find a speaker. And I think and you'll see here, liberal media here, they're taking it pretty good. New York Times aren't. Uh, like, seriously, take a look at the New York Times. Far right Republicans find a speaker okay, I know it's that they can count on or something like that. In Mike Johnson. So they can count on. Yeah. Go ahead, New York Times, whatever. And here's the funny thing: Mike Johnson is actually an appealer to the MAGA Republicans and the Rhinos. He's in between. He's a good compromiser. A U.S. congressman from Louisiana here. So from the religious Bible Belt, that is a good sign. More MAGA Republicans tend to come from the Bible Belt, and more like Missouri, Kansas. Although Kansas isn't a part of the Bible Belt, maybe some of it, but more of the rural America. I think personally that Johnson would be a good candidate. Here, so yeah, only if Scalise could have stayed in as House Speaker, but who knew? I mean, he probably had reasons why to drop out. And Tom Emmer, my U.S. Congressman, boy, we all have different feelings of Tom Emmer. I respect Mr. Emmer. I support Mr. Emmer because I'm Minnesotan and he's also comes from my district. But I also ultimately support all the others. I mainly am concerned about getting a candidate. I'm getting a speaker in as soon as possible, and I think I congratulate Mr. Johnson for his Congressman Johnson for taking the Speaker of the House, and I congratulate him. So Mike Johnson finally now the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and here is how it went. Mike Johnson won by 220 votes, compared to Hakeem Jeffries winning 209 votes. That was pretty good. I will tell you that. A pretty good one. I think this is the very first ballot where it involved Mr. Johnson. I haven't even heard of Mr. Johnson being nominated. It must have been the news must have had people. I understandably too, because the news is going to keep talking about, oh, this is going to be the new nominee. Oh, this is going to be the new nominee. You go back and forth. Yeah, I understand that completely. But when it comes to that, but now finally we got our guy. We got Mike Johnson, and I think he will do a very good job personally because he appeals to both wings. And here's the thing that Republicans need to understand. The reason why Republicans are not doing well in elections recently is because of the rhinos. That's not the reason. The reason why Republicans aren't doing well in elections lately is because of Trump. The reason why Republicans aren't doing well is because of both the rhinos and the Republicans not working together. They always split ticket. They are not on the line of key issues, and they keep canceling each other's votes on their nominees. And I have a feeling with Mike Johnson, both GOP establishment and MAGA figures, both applauding Mr. Johnson on his big win, I have a feeling that we could get a lot of stuff done, and we can proceed in the Joe Biden impeachment. We got to get this guy impeached. Like, seriously, he has done stuff that no man. This is intolerable. And we got to get him impeached. We got to get the House committee back together, and we got to get back to work. So that's that also. And you'll see, yeah, 220. You'll see one Republican did not vote for Johnson, and I want to know which Republican did not vote for Johnson, and what who he leans politically. You'll see also Hakeem Jeffries got 12. Well, actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. There are 212 uh, seats that belong to the Democrats, 212 Democrats, 201 Republicans in the House of Representatives. So the 212, you'll see Hakeem Jeffries won successfully all 212 Democrats in the first ballot, but he has lost a couple here in the final ballot. They didn't go and support Johnson, though. They most likely supported another candidate. So I want to know, though. Yeah, I do think. Yeah, I think that one Republican didn't vote for Jeffries. He probably voted for another candidate. I don't know who he is. We're not going to scour the internet to figure out who. But when it comes to this, yes, Jim Jordan, final ballot, he didn't get anything. However, the point is we got a speaker. So we got Scalise, Jordan, Emmer, Johnson. It was a hectic time, and I think we need to keep House Speaker Johnson in and get things passed and get things done. However, let's keep in mind we need to now learn from our lesson and see and think, okay, who else are we going? We got to get Mitch McConnell out, because Mitch McConnell, I mean, imagine if I think the GOP would do much better if we had Mike Johnson in. Absolutely. I think it's going to get better from here. Seeing that we have a House with a good leader who is going to lead, I think our party will do pretty well. And now we need Mitch McConnell, who is not leading. He is too old to lead. We need a House Speaker. We need a better Senate Majority Leader. Of course, you'll see not United States of Indonesia. No. Senate of the United States of America. Okay, just United States Senate. All right. I learned my lesson. Okay, so yes, we have a majority and a minority whip. Let's just take a look at that, though. Do we have? Oh, we need. Geez, please, list of incumbent Senate U.S. senators. Yeah, very particular list of current U.S. senators. So yeah, we have a majority whip and a minority whip and a Senate majority leader. Okay, Senate majority leader, as we know, is Chuck Schumer, and he is a good leader for his party. He is. This is a fact, because Democrats are getting stuff done, and they are nailing elections. They did pretty well in 2022. That's because of Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi. Originally, it's possible that it might be a little different in 2024 without Nancy Pelosi and her leadership and her contribution, and that Hakeem Jeffries' leadership may throw off the whole country a little bit. So this is our current leaders. So we have the minority leadership. We have the majority leadership. This is our majority leadership. Chuck Schumer's up there. Minority leadership, we have Mitch McConnell. And if he was to step down, then John Thune from South Dakota, I think he would be pretty good. Personally, I think we'd go with him. A little older. I mean, not as old as Mitch, but seriously. But there's also John Barrasso and Joni Ernst. So yeah, originally, if like Mitch McConnell was to step down, then I think John Thune would be in line, and I think he would be pretty much a good leader. Also, Chuck Grassley. And yeah, there's just a few. Anyway, yeah, this has been a long video. My brain's a little wonky. We gone through a lot. But what do you guys think? Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching this video. Thank you all for joining me through this hectic speaker replacement session. And I want to see you all in the next political episode.